What the hell has just happened? Been a good season, hasn't it? Everyone happy? All you gooners? Sickening. Sickening. And all I keep hearing is it's a crap competition now. Teams from the Champions League don't drop down, say it's a piece of piss to win. Won't say that in the history books, though, will it? You know what it will say? It will say Tottenham won the Europa League. And the 3 years that Arsenal were in it, we lost to Olympiacos, Villarreal and Sporting Lisbon. Yeah, we lost to Atletico Madrid in Wenger's time as well. But no one will care now. Fair play to Ange Postecoglou. He told everyone. Everyone laughed. He said, don't be a clown. I'm not a clown. And he's not a looking clown now, is he? Because he's joined Eddie Howe. He's joined Arnie Slot. And he's joined Oliver Glasner. And he might even join Maresca or Pellegrini with the Conference Cup. But do you know what? We're still trusting a process. We're still taking old Win the Dog for a walk. We're still getting ready for another season at trying to have a crack at just one piece of silverware. And no Arsenal fan seems to care. It don't matter, does it? It doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. I don't care. Well, you should fucking care, people. Yeah? Because it hurts. It hurts that we've been crap this season and we haven't won anything. And they've been crap this season and they have won something. That's why it hurts. Get ready. This is going to be horrendous now. They're insufferable when they don't win. Insufferable when they don't win. What are they going to be like now? Now, listen. I've had years of banter with Spurs. I went through my school years laughing at them. Manchester United ruined my school years and my childhood, not Tottenham Hotspur. But Tottenham Hotspur have the most annoying fans. And I mean annoying fans. That are now going to rock up on social media and YouTube and give a lot of people a lot of grief. Not just Arsenal fans, by the way. Manchester United fans, you're finished. Let's start there. You're absolutely dusted. Your club is a mess. Your manager is a fraud. Again, your club has some form of culture which is now going to seem to take hundreds of years to remove because that's all you blame. Those players are shocking. But in 7 months, they ain't managed to get any form of style or understanding of telepathy with this manager. They are a mess. Now, I didn't know what thumbnail to use today. I put match reaction, but I'm not going to react to the match. Do you know why? Because I didn't watch that shit. You think I'm going to sit and watch that crap? I went out for some dinner. Looked at my phone, 1-0 Tottenham. Well, got on with my food. That won't stay the same. And I looked at it, I couldn't believe it. And I looked at what happened. Poor advert for the Premier League. That's what it is. But you know what? The English teams are shite and they're the best in it. And I told people there's a talent drop in Europe. And everyone said I was negative and that it's not right and that you're just bitter and twisted because Arsenal won't win and stuff. Trust me, the 90s and 2000s, that's what proper football was. Even the late 80s to the 90s, right the way through to 2000s. When I was watching European players that were absolute elite quality. Now, look at the state of the competitions. Crystal Palace can win that Europa League next year, by the way. I actually think they probably will. If they carry on playing the way they're playing, keep their best players, keep hold of Oliver Glasner, add to it in the summer. They should be targeting winning that Europa League because if Tottenham can do it, anyone can. So let's not poo-poo the competition too much because let's be real, they won the Europa League. They didn't win the Europa League when everyone was crap, when hardly anyone dropped down, when it was the year when it was easy, when it was the year when it was Man United who were in mess, when it was the year that 17th faced 16th. It will say they won the Europa League, just like it will say who wins the Champions League this year. There won't be any circumstantial stuff attached to it. There'll be no asterisks. It will be winners, Tottenham Hotspur. Losers of everything again, my football club, who can't win a Carabao Cup, an FA Cup, a Europa League, a Champions League, or a Premier League. You're so negative. Why don't you stop supporting Arsenal? Why don't you go and support Tottenham? Do you know what? People can finally say that now. Why don't you go and support Tottenham? Do you know why? Because they win stuff and Arsenal don't. Tottenham will win a trophy before Arsenal. Everybody laughed. That's a funny one. Well, they're laughing now, people. And Arsenal are sat there trusting a process, waiting for Daddy Berta to come and sort us out, waiting for the Cronkies to finally wake up, waiting for Mikel Arteta to finally find a striker, waiting for Mikel Arteta to actually get us across the line for any form of trophy, whether it's a League Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, or Premier League. Just give me one, Mikel. Just one. Just one is all I need. Just one trophy, please. If Oliver Glasner can do it, so can you. If Ten Hag can do it, so can you. If Maresca does it this year, so can you. If Arnie Slot can do it, if Eddie Howe can do it, if Ange Postecoglou can do it, so can you. It really, really is not as tricky as you're making out. Mikel Arteta has dumped domestic cups because there's bigger fish to fry. But he was in the Europa League. And we lost to Olympiacos, and we lost to Villarreal against Emery, and we lost to this Ruben Amorim manager when he was at Sporting Lisbon. We had bigger fish to fry. Tottenham have done it right. They don't go for winning the big trophies. They've won 2 League Cups and the Europa League. Trying to install winning mentality. Ange Postecoglou always wins something in his second years. League form abysmal. Do I want to be in their position? Oh, absolutely not. But have they had a more successful season than Arsenal? 100%. Have they been better than Arsenal? No. Nowhere near as good as Arsenal. In the league, they're a shambles. In the domestic cups, embarrassing. Europa League, though, in your face. And there's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do about it. We've got to hold that. But some Arsenal fans are all right about it. Some Arsenal fans are livid. The usual faces. The usual suspects. Angry, ranting, livid, fuming, disgraced, sickening, disgusting, devastating. And you get some like, trust the process. We'll get there one day. In the next 5 years, we might have a Europa League. Somebody said to me the other day that Arsenal were turning into Tottenham. Everybody laughed apart from me. Have they got a point? Have they got a point? Are Arsenal turning into Spurs? Are Arsenal becoming bottlers? Are Arsenal becoming Spursy? Are Arsenal the spicy Spurs? I'd love to be able to defend it and say, of course we're not. But until we win something, can't say much. They've won a competition tonight we haven't won for over 30 years. They won a League Cup back in 2008. And people say, crikey, that was 16, 17 years ago. Well, we haven't won a League Cup for nearly double that. Over 30 now. We haven't won a Champions League ever on top of that. But let's talk European heritage. It's been over 30. 1994 to be exact. And we haven't won an FA Cup for 5 years. But people say we're going for the league. What, the league that we haven't won for 21 years? This is sounding a little bit Spursy. I don't like to admit it. But it is, people. Now, people say, what do you want to do about it? Stop moaning. I'll tell you what we need to do about it. The ownership needs to wake up. They need to provide Berta with the funds. Berta needs to go and sort his life out with the transfer situation. And Mikel Arteta needs to get this Arsenal team across the line. Because if he doesn't, it's bye-bye Mikel. And it should already be bye-bye Mikel because he has failed at every single hurdle of a season. In 21, 22 trophies that he had the opportunity to win, he's won one of them, and that was in his first season. He won the FA Cup since then. It's beneath him. He's dumped us out at every hurdle. In fact, he's won 2 games since. Yeah, 2 games since 2020. 2025 is the date for people to be aware of. 5 years ago, we won the FA Cup. And guess what? Since then, he's won 2 games in 5 years. 1 against Oxford, 1 against Crystal Palace. Mikel, Fantastic. 2 semi-finals, I hear you say, in the League Cup. How many goals did we score? Have a guess. How many goals did we score against Liverpool home and away and Newcastle home and away? Oh, 0, was it? Yes, 0. Oh, but you got us to a semi-final of a Champions League. We scored a goal at least. We did score a goal. We got Pam 3-1, but we did score a goal. Well done. Fantastic. Great installation of mentality, winning mentality. Getting us across the line. Shambles. And then there's the Premier League. We're in the first time. No one expected him to be there. Bottled an 8-point lead. Second, threw it away against Villa. And this season never got into one. We're falling away. We're falling away. And I've got to be honest with you. I've had enough. I've had enough. Someone said to me today when I was on stream, what are you wearing Ineos for? Are you a Man United fan? Yeah, this is a Formula One Mercedes F1 shirt, people. I am not a Manchester United fan. Do you know why? Because I cannot stand them. And after tonight, I hate them even more. Manchester United are an absolute circus. And I know they're putting a new tent round their new £100,000 capacity stadium, but they are a circus. They've got a load of clowns running their club for the last God knows how long. Their owners are clowns, so expect a circus. They've employed a manager that plays a completely different system to Eric Ten Hag and thinks somehow that it's going to work. Well, long may it continue. I hope they fail and fail and fail because they destroyed my childhood. I had so many disappointing seasons because of Manchester United. So many. Tottenham, they've been irrelevant. And you wouldn't know that they mean nothing to me and are irrelevant in this stream. Maybe they do. I'm an Arsenal fan. Of course they mean something to me. Who are we kidding? This hurts tonight. And it's not because we're going to get bantered and we're going to get laughed at. Because trust me, a lot of people are doing that at Arsenal already and have been for the last 2 decades. But now they actually have reason to laugh. That's why. I used to be able to bot them over the head and say, shut up. I used to be able to say, listen, little bro, you calm down. Well, now they've won a trophy that we haven't able to win for over 30 years. And one, in fact, that in the last 3, we haven't got near to winning. Let's just say it how it is. We didn't get near to winning when we lost to Emery. We didn't get near to winning against Sporting Lisbon. And we certainly didn't get anywhere near when we lost to Olympiacos. One of the years in between that, we weren't even in Europe. So let's just say how it is, people. We are a mess. No one wants to know. Well, they're second, 2 semi-finals and a mess. Are you joking? How about get on with this, stop moaning, and just enjoy it. It's a journey. It's a ride. Look at where we were. We were in 8th, and we're now 2nd. We shouldn't have been in 8th. Talking about, we should not have been in 8th. That is like the fastest car having a puncture and coming 13th when it shouldn't be 13th, and then getting a new tyre and going, I'm 2nd now. Progress. No, mate, you were 13th because you got a puncture. You got the quickest car, or the 2nd quickest car here. This is what we're doing here. We're lording up, not being 8th. When you say it like that, it's actually hilarious, ain't it? Tottenham have won the Europa League. Manchester United are mudded. And unfortunately, so are Arsenal. Well, these shows are going to be fun. I'm going to have to sit there now. I'm going to have to hold it. I'm going to have to listen to Deji. I'm going to have to listen to George. I'm going to have to listen to Sava. I'm going to have to listen, to a lot of people laughing at Arsenal. Don will be laughing. Charlie will be laughing because they'll win that Conference Cup. D can be laughing. Rich can be laughing because Palace have won a cup. Pete can be laughing because Newcastle have won a cup. Errol can be laughing. Callum can be laughing. Jamie can be laughing. Anybody that's won a trophy this season, which is everybody other than Arsenal, can all have a laugh. The only people that can't laugh at me right now are LB and Dan, City United fans, because they're in the mud with me. Lawless in the mud with me. All the other people on this show can have a little bit of a snide laugh and a grin. And we're going to have to take it, people. You don't like it, blame Mikel Arteta and blame the Cronkies. Because that's the reason that we failed every season. Hit the like and subscribe. Please try and cheer me up. And I'll see you on the next one. We're out of here, people.